Hi, I'm Tina Verselli. I'm one of the instructors here at the Goddard's Art Studio. Today I'm going to show you a piece of artwork based on some applique work from a tribe in Panama called the Kunas, and they do something called molas. And these are layered pieces of cloth. They'll layer a piece of cloth and then they'll sew the cloth together and then cut, and it shows the color from underneath. So I'm going to show you a version of that using construction paper. We're going to start out today with a piece of black construction paper, and it's important first of all that you make a border going around your piece of construction paper. And I just used a white colored pencil so you can see it a little easier, but a regular pencil will work just fine. I drew my basic image of a bird onto the piece of paper inside the border, and I made sure that I touched the border in one place, at least one place on each side. So I've got my image touching this side of the border, this side of the border, this side of the border, and this side of the border. And then I copied the image again on the inside, so I have a nice little border. Once I've got my image drawn, I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and I'm going to very carefully cut out the image, leaving this section of my image so I have a nice black outline when I'm done. It's very important that I cut out what's called the negative space. That is the space around the image. Got the outside of my bird image cut out. Now I'm going to work on the inside. Keeping my free hand behind that blade so I don't take a chance of cutting myself. So there is my basic shape. Then I'm going to choose which color I want for my next layer. I think I'm going to go with the baby blue. And so I don't have any of my white lines showing. I'm going to lay this on top, and then I'm just going to use a glue stick to glue it down. Alright, I've cut around the center of my light blue layer on my bird, and I'm pulling that out, and I'm going to slide my darker blue paper underneath and take a look. Okay. I'm liking what I see. When I cut out the blue, I left just a touch of some of the light blue there so I could have a nice little border. Now I'm going to glue this section down onto the dark blue. The women of the Kuna tribe layer pieces of cloth together, sew them, and then cut our images out. Now I'm ready to cut out another layer. I think I'm going to leave most of my bird blue. I may put some designs on the inside here and let another color show through, and then some designs in my background. I've drawn a design on the inside of my bird. Just kind of a basic design, and then I've cut that out, and when I pull this out, you're going to see how you're going to be able to put the next layer underneath, and it shows through. I'm going to glue this down, and then my final layer I'm going to do some designs on the outside of my bird and let that color show through. When you glue, make sure that you get all of your tiny little pieces. Put some glue on them. Go around. And then you're going to want to glue on the main part as well. But you want all the pieces to stick down. You can make as many layers as you want. Just remember, the more layers, the thicker your piece is going to be. I think I'm going to do one more layer, and I'll do a design on the outside of the bird, and then we'll be finished. Alright, I've cut my final layers in the background of my bird, and I left a layer of the dark blue to show you that you don't necessarily have to cut through every one of your layers in your background. You can leave some of them intact if you want, and that gives you some different variety in your color. Now, all we've got to do now is glue our final piece of color on the back. Make sure you get all of those extra strands. Is my version of a mola from Panama. Thanks for watching our videos.